Google just dropped 3 AI systems that could change everything, from crushing OpenAI's Deep Research, to beating Kaggle experts, to mapping the Earth without satellites. Let's dive into why this might be the biggest shift in AI yet. The big reveal: Google's quiet AI power play. Most people think of OpenAI, Anthropic, or even startups like xAI when it comes to cutting-edge AI. But quietly, Google has been building an entirely new class of systems, agents that don't just process information, but improve themselves as they work. These aren't incremental updates. They're self-evolving AI agents designed to replace expert-level human workflows. Whether it's deep research, competitive data science, or even global monitoring of our planet. And in the past few days, Google unveiled 3 breakthroughs that are already shaking the AI world. TTD-DR, a self-improving AI research agent that beats OpenAI's Deep Research model. MLE STAR, an ML pipeline builder that outperforms Kaggle champions. AEF, a global Earth mapping model that doesn't even need satellites. 1. TTD-DR, outperforming OpenAI Deep Research. Let's start with the headline grabber. TTD-DR, Google's new self-evolving research agent. OpenAI made waves with Deep Research, a specialized system that could dig through sources, synthesize knowledge, and generate structured insights like a team of analysts. But Google's TTD-DR takes this to the next level. Instead of being limited by pre-trained reasoning, TTD-DR is designed with a self-improving loop. It tackles a research task, evaluates its own findings, identifies weaknesses, rewrites its approach for the next run. In other words, it's not just a static research tool. It's a researcher that learns how to research better over time. Early benchmarks show it beating OpenAI Deep Research on multi-layered tasks, like analyzing conflicting scientific studies or tracing complex causal relationships across multiple domains. Think of it as a PhD-level researcher who gets smarter after every project. This has huge implications for fields like academic publishing and peer review, business intelligence and market research, policy analysis and government reports. Where OpenAI promised speed and reliability, Google is promising self-evolution and continuous improvement, a much scarier and more powerful vision. 2. MLE STAR, crushing Kaggle pros at their own game. The second breakthrough is MLE STAR, which could change the way data science is done forever. For years, Kaggle competitions have been the ultimate proving ground for machine learning talent. Thousands of experts compete to build the best predictive models, feature engineering pipelines, and optimization strategies. But what happens when an AI agent starts beating them? MLE STAR is designed to do exactly that. It doesn't just generate a model, it builds an entire ML pipeline from scratch. This includes data cleaning and pre-processing, feature extraction and transformation, model selection and hyperparameter tuning, iterative evaluation and refinement. And here's the kicker, it's not locked into one architecture. MLE STAR dynamically adapts its methods depending on the dataset, just like a human Kaggle champion would, but faster, cheaper, and with unlimited retries. Reports suggest it has already dominated internal benchmarks that mimic real Kaggle challenges in areas like fraud detection, image recognition, predictive analytics, natural language processing. This isn't just an AI coder, it's an AI data scientist capable of outperforming many of the best in the field. Imagine how this could reshape enterprise AI development, automated analytics, startup competition in the ML space. For companies, this means hiring a top Kaggle grandmaster might not be the ultimate edge anymore, because Google is quietly building AI agents that are the grandmasters. 3. AEF, mapping the Earth without satellites. Now let's talk about the most surprising breakthrough, AEF, Google DeepMind's autonomous Earth fusion model. Traditionally, if you want high-quality global mapping, you rely on satellites. From weather forecasting to climate tracking to disaster management, satellite data has been the backbone of Earth monitoring. But satellites are expensive, limited in coverage, and often delayed in providing updates. AEF changes everything. Instead of relying on satellites, it fuses together global datasets from sensors, atmospheric data, and AI-driven inference models to create a near real-time map of Earth's surface and conditions. That means it can detect environmental changes without waiting for satellite imagery, provide predictive weather and climate analysis at higher resolution, monitor forests, oceans, and cities continuously. The idea that you can build a planetary-scale monitoring system without traditional space infrastructure is groundbreaking. It could impact disaster response, agriculture and food security, climate change research, national security and defense. This isn't just an AI upgrade, it's a paradigm shift in how humanity monitors the Earth. Why this matters? AI as workflow replacement. Individually, each of these breakthroughs is impressive, but together, they paint a bigger picture of where Google is heading. OpenAI, Anthropic, and others have focused heavily on building general-purpose chatbots and assistants. Google, on the other hand, seems to be building domain-specific autonomous agents designed to replace specific expert workflows. TTDDR replaces research teams. MLE STAR replaces Kaggle-level data scientists. AEF replaces entire satellite-based Earth monitoring systems. And the most important part? These agents aren't static, they're self-improving. That means every task they complete makes them better at the next one. We're moving from AI as a tool to AI as an autonomous professional that never stops learning. The competitive landscape. Google versus OpenAI versus the world. So where does this leave the competition? OpenAI has the brand power and the head start with consumer-facing models like ChatGPT. But deep research may already be outpaced. Anthropic focuses on safety and reasoning with Claude, but doesn't have the same breadth of domain-specific agents. Microsoft partners heavily with OpenAI, but risks being outflanked if Google dominates high-value enterprise workflows. Startups like Perplexity, Inflection, and xAI are innovating, but can they keep up with the sheer research horsepower of Google DeepMind? If Google can quietly roll out systems that outperform not just consumer chatbots, but professional experts, they may leap ahead in the race for AI autonomy dominance. The risks and questions ahead. Of course, this also raises serious questions. What happens to jobs in research, data science, and Earth observation when AI can do it better? How do we trust autonomous agents that self-improve in ways even their creators may not fully control? Could governments or corporations misuse Earth mapping AI like AEF for surveillance or geopolitical advantage? As always, with massive breakthroughs come massive responsibilities, and Google, more than ever, will be under pressure to prove they can deploy these systems safely and ethically. Final thoughts. We're entering a new era of AI, one where agents aren't just tools, but autonomous experts, capable of evolving their own workflows, beating the best humans, and monitoring the planet in ways once thought impossible. Google's three breakthroughs, TTDDR, MLE STAR, and AEF, signal that the AI race isn't just about chatbots anymore. It's about replacing entire fields of expertise with self-improving systems. If this is just the beginning, the next few years may redefine what it even means to be an expert in the age of AI. So the real question isn't whether Google just crushed OpenAI's deep research. It's whether Google just showed us the future of work itself.
Love exploring the world of technology and AI? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NeoTech-Lens for more insightful and exciting content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tech and AI innovations. Your support fuels our journey into the future of technology.